Hello, my friends. I just realized I want to add some more to the previous video. Um, it's really about this longing that I want to help all of us deepen into and understand how it is our best friend. It's like our guide. There's nothing out here that's going to do it for us. It's this inner guide. And it guides us, it directs us, it makes us feel like an expansion, a good feeling, love, warmth, something that we want. Your longing is not going to guide you to something that is wrong or bad or doesn't feel good. The longing is so sweet. And what I want to share with you today about that is how to embody it even more. And I think this is specifically helpful when we find ourselves in, maybe a rocky area, a rough time, or, you just, nothing is working, you're not feeling good. But we can always go back and ask ourselves, well, what do I really want? I know I don't want all this. What do I really want? And there is this place in us where we all want the same, maybe with a different flavor. But let's say that when you're in this really rough, going through a rough time, and inside you just want peace. You just want peace. That's such a common one. I hear it all the time, and it's also always alive in me. So what if you just really connected with that instead of fighting what's not going well, the stories we make around them, the resistance to it? Is it possible to just leave it for a moment and just say, okay, I really don't like this. I just want peace. And see if you can connect with it. If you cannot, it's fine. Don't worry about it. You are putting your attention to something that matters to you. And maybe it's because this has been so rough that you can't really feel it, but somewhere you still know it's there. And that's because the feeling is still there. So this is what I invite you to try out. It's very simple. You just say to yourself, I really wish that for myself. I really want this peace for you, Pernilla. You say to yourself, I really want to feel good and at peace, and I really want that for you or for me, whatever you say, however you say it. So it's like you're opening the door to receive it because you wish it upon yourself. You want it for yourself. You are open and loving to yourself and say, honey, I want that for you. Of course you should have that. Of course you should have peace. So we're not doing any bypassing or spiritual la la around it. It's just very heartfelt. And it's real. It's real. So today I want to just really see if you can allow yourself to, or explore with this. Just close your eyes for a moment and do this with me and feel what is it that you really want. And then you can say your name first. Say, I really want that for you. And just notice what happens inside of you. Do you notice something softening, something opening up, something shifting in one way or the other? Like, yeah, I really, really want that for you. I mean, if it helps to imagine maybe somebody who loves you very dearly, it could be a family member, a friend, spiritual figure, somebody where you feel really safe with. Imagine, if it's helpful, imagine that person saying to you, honey, I really want that for you. And if you're like me right now, you'll feel there's a softening, maybe in your chest, maybe in your belly, maybe in your jaws. Just really feel that. And the parts of us that have closed off from that, it's almost like the portals open up a little bit. Like, oh yeah, thank you. Oh, and it's the important part is, of course, that you can start feeling something shifting. It might just be a little thing, but little can be the very first important step to opening up to what you deeply want. And you do this with yourself. It can also be done with somebody else. If somebody else says that to you, I do that sometimes with my client, as a Hakomi therapist. We give little probes or we say little sentences to see if it's a nourishing statement, if it can go in, if there's resistance to it. So it's something, we can all work with and see how much can you actually receive that even from yourself. This is really a very precious way to step away from the hardship of life and going to what really matters to you. It can be anything, it can be anything. It could be, no, I want a job that makes me happy, or I just need to make more money. So if you say that to yourselves, like, honey, I really want you to have more money. I want you to be able to feel safe so you can relax. Can you feel the difference? The difference between fighting it and trying to figure it out and totally ignoring what's brewing inside, like a new way. We can certainly call that a new paradigm, which is all based on love and peace and having our needs met, fulfillment. That's something we all long for because that's what's coming. But we can open up to that process by being the door opener for it and say, yes, yes, I want that for you. Give it a try and let me know in the comments how that works for you. Maybe you find out new things about yourself. Maybe you find something you can embellish it with to make you open up even more. But what we're going for right now is opening up to this longing and really making ourselves open and receptive to it. All right, my friends, I will talk to you later.